What better way to spend a Saturday afternoon than this game that we have in store for you right here? It is week 8 of the EA Sports College football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Spartans and the Rams. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with the Spartans head coach right before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road.
And the Rams ready to kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to do some business. The Spartans offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this...
Makes the grab and room to run. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third down, he drops to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Rams offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. From the gun, the ground game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Rams want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Bond. That's caught. It's Russo. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Rams will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On his way back from the 20. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Running inside, it's Morris. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Maybe a crease. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Baxter. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Spartans are in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Baxter. Knocked off his feet. Trying to wear down this defense. The 7th play of the drive, it's 3rd and 1. Wide receiver comes in motion. Plows through the defense. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Creates a little space. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeps it on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bond. Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Rams decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize.
Caught, and he's got room. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Sweet cut there. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go, it'll be 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Could not make his way to the corner. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll give it to Baxter. Tripped up for the tackle. And the Spartans have moved it inside the 20. Trying to run, it's Baxter. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Handoff for Baxter. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Toss sweep right. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. Keeps it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Gives it on the option. Nice move to pick up yardage. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Motion from the wideout. Here's a little room there. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking for space, it's Morris. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Finds his man, it's Morris. Corralled and brought down by the defense. 3rd and 3. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 37. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside, it's Morris. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 6th play of the drive coming up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. The give, it's Baxter. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught in the backfield, it's Galloway. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also
send it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Quarterback keep. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Complete in the middle. It's a running room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rams! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Spartans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Running inside. It's Morris. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. And the Spartans have this offense rolling. They'll try the counter. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Quickly to the tight end. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. It is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Number 97, set to kick it away.
Coming out with it, it's Akers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Bond. Pocket breaking down. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Wall. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports desk. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 5 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Crimson Tide on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
In the 2nd half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. The inside handoff. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The lone back's got it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get the first through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Pressure coming. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. And the Rams headed quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
To the ground, he's got it again. Powers through the defender.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Back to throw, it's Bond. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. Out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the 1st down. Handoff, Baxter running left. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Looking for more room. Touchdown Rams. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but There's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Here's the pressure. A strike downfield. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bomb.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. He'll throw it. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. He goes right back to the air. He's got him. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff, Baxter running left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Makes the grab on the left. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. They'll send out the kicker here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Dropping back, it's Bond. Grab near the marker, it's Wall. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Rams will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Off play action. Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The Rams will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Handoff, Baxter running left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The option look. There's a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Now on the option. The option, he'll keep it. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And the Spartans are rolling down the field. Handoff for Baxter.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. A little floater there that falls incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wall. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
The give from the gun.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the Rams moving quickly to the line. He'll try it again. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Bond. Oh, they're after him. Finds a man in the middle. Couldn't ask ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. And the Rams go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the 4th. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking for space. It's Morris. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. First down here for the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. What a grab with one hand. And the Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Got a man. It's Moore. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Spartans! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
That's a huge score for this offense, and as a head coach, you love to see your team respond. Obviously, your defense gives up a field goal on the last possession to tie the game. Offense doesn't even flinch. You come out on the field, you execute, you march it down the field, score a touchdown, and you punctuate that drive, retaking the lead and putting all the pressure back on your opponent.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
The Rams are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got a man. It's Ellington. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just...
He gave his receiver a chance, and it pays off. What a tremendous grab. Touchdown, Rams.
And you want these guys that can take the top off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They boot it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air. It's Bond. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on third down. Lets it fly. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Wants to fire on second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Looking to throw for it. Trying to set up the screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They're going back to the ground. Makes it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. They'll run it from the gun. Finding some room. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? To the air. It's Bond. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. He'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a